HooHooHooRobin.
Did I tell you? Oh, yeah. We talked about our portrait. I'm waiting for our portrait to come back.
Oh, the portrait, right?
The famous portrait, right.
The big portrait.
Yeah, and the baby.
It's a photo?
Well, it's not a photo. It's a portrait. Well, yeah, I mean, they...
Painting or photo?
It's a photo first that they paint over it, some kind of weird type of portrait.
No, this is fantastic.
Yeah,
it was a barter.
Portrait.
It was a barter.
It's not a barter. It was a gift.
Yeah, it was kind of a barter thing. You did a little work for them. They gave you a portrait.
From fucking, we did a benefit at the Ritz-Carlton in Miami.
So
and
they
we
got
did
you a
on it.
photo?
What?
Did they give you a nice room down there?
Oh, we were at the Ritz-Carlton, and we did a benefit for the blind. That they tried to get a hold of you, but it never got to you. But that's all right.
They couldn't find his number.
No,
they fly you down first?
Yeah, they flew. Yeah, we had to get there first before the benefit.
No, did they fly you first class or no? You had to get down there.
They flew us after the benefit. We were bumped up, and they didn't fly us first because they flew my kid too. But the fucking Ritz-Carlton in South Beach is unbelievable.
That explains why they didn't get me.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. I would have actually flown you. No,
They had Brewer, but he had to cancel the last minute because his dad was sick. So, whatever. And then we got this, we bid, we won it, we paid money, we bid on, they had an auction there, not the kind that we like, but they had an auction and we bid on it and paid, a lot of money.
How much?
Yeah.
So, the bid that we won came this portrait and a night's stay at the St. Regis in New York at the hotel, with a butler. He knocked on my door and said, I'm your butler. And
we know about the St. Regis butler many years ago, ironing heavy metal shirts.
He goes, is there anything I could do for you? And I go, she's in there.
God.
Was it a suite?
The St. Regis? I get no, I don't know. The room was just beautiful.
Because he's my butler.
It was beautiful. The room at the St. Regis.
Is it nice?
Except the last Arab sheiks must stay there because the last 10 channels on the TV, the last 10 channels were all Arabic.
Yeah,
it's sort of obviously they're catering, and so we had a portrait done at this place, and they take pictures and stuff, and then they paint over it. But these are $5,000 fucking dollars.
How big is the painting when it's done? Is it like one of these big,
how big is
ostentatious kind of fucking hang over your fireplace?
Some people get the ones that are as big as
Tony Montana.
Like you would see like at your house,
right? Hanging over the
with some tacky frame.
They paint over a photo.
Yeah, I don't...
What the fuck is that? They're tracing it?
I think here's what they do.
What? Maybe the guy can put his hand down and make you a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, well, that's what Andy Warhol made famous.
Well, here's what I think happens, knowing a little bit about modern-day digital technology.
Oh, no.
You take a picture, right? And then you're able to digitally make it look like a painting. You could do that in Photoshop. Yeah. There's a lot of programs you could do that with. And then they take a giant printer and print it out on a canvasy material, your regular type printer, and then they frame it, and it looks like a painting. Meanwhile, no one's ever touched it with a brush.
No, this is brush. Go look at your stuff online. Kramer Studios or something. Kramer.
The Kramer? I love the Kramer. That painting was awesome.
Exactly. Yes. The paintings are cool.
My God, he's buying the Kramer.
The paintings are cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Kramer Studio?
Okay. See, here's a prime example of what I was talking about.
It's not like this.
That's a photo they took of me and Opie, and then they run it through
and make it look like it's a painting.
And make it look like it's a painting.
They really paint. You can see the oil coming up.
Photo fiddle, I think it was called.
If you don't tell me the name of the site, I'm going to bite your dick.
I just said Kramer. I have to tell. That has nothing to do with you biting my dick.
Kramer Studio. Hold on.
Okay. That is not what they do. That's horrible. That's some low budget shit that you got from.
This is a rental studio.
No. Kramer Galleries or something. The St. Regis. I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ, you're so technical about
Kramer
things.
Galleries.
You're doing business with the fucking company.
Yeah. I'm on Google, Richard.
Has Rich ever been able to do anything with us that involves the internet in any way, shape, or
form?
No. It's constantly screwing up, Rich.
Okay, here's the one right here. The one that specializes in 19th and 20th century artworks.
Did he just go, huh?
That's
not an answer.
No, they're portraits.
But that's not an answer.
Because you know what?
Oh, the 21st century portraits.
Red Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah, they have one, I think, in New York.
Red Bank.
Look there. Look at that.
Red
See?
Bank, New Jersey
That's
is
it,
the
that's-
art capital
that's
of the country.
He has the pictures
What
of
is
a dumb
that?
white family.
Oh, no, that's fucking...
That's Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2.
What do they do?
See, that is not what that is.
photo.
That's
No, that's
painted.
a photo.
It's nice. It's painted
No,
over.
that... Oh,
They're
my
fucking
God.
photos. They're
I'm
not
telling you,
painting.
they're
shitty-
painted.
It's the same shit that they did
I
with our
guarantee.
picture.
Take a look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
How the
That
definition
doesn't look
that's
painted. That looks like... It looks like a photo that they just kind of framed.
it's painted.
It does not look like paint.
No, it doesn't look like paint.
Huh?
At all.
It's
Are you
painted.
sure you didn't portrait meant a painting? Because a portrait could be a photograph. If it's a
It's
portrait.
a photograph that they paint over. Call them and say, "Hey, I'm interested in having a portrait."
I couldn't even fake that.
With,
Ew.
You know, you'd have to bring a fucking note in.
Why?
Why?
Nothing.
Yay.
Nothing.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm telling you, it's cool stuff. So
It's not
I'm gonna
cool stuff.
It is cool
No,
stuff.
I don't-
Why? Because they have chins.
He does get vicious.
It just has nothing to do with what we're talking
No,
about.
no. He's a badger backed into a corner.
Yes. My genetic malformations.
From toe to forehead.
Yeah. At least my toe's not. You should probably call it tow truck for your toe.
Ooh, you're bombing in character.
Wonderful tip. Justin Bieber is the Bieber Fever on the Today Show. I guess
right down the block. Anthony.
that's fantastic.
I'm here 2 blocks away. Is Bieber Fever.
That can only mean when I go to leave here, there's going to be another intense traffic jam up the street, and I'll probably you'll hear me beeping my horn.
You probably should leave
on
now.
camera.
You probably should leave
I
now.
probably should, right?
Yes, absolutely. Stay ahead of Bieber Fever. It's always
He's playing
a smart thing to
outside?
do. I don't know. Hey, what?
Fucking
I don't know what he's doing.
He's just there. I don't think he's doing anything.
Wow,
he's
who's
just there.
playing there? Oh, that's the riot.
Oh, that's Egypt.
Cairo.
That is a wreck.
Matt Lauer interviewed
Love it.
everybody.
Yeah.
He's kind of got a big show.
He used to be on MTV.
Matt Lauer.
Yeah, look at his fucking.
Oh, no.
What did he do for MTV?
Hold on,
He was an
everybody.
MTV guy from the beginning, or MTV,
Hold
or
on.
some.
I know who he means. Wait a minute.
Do you really?
Yeah.
He was on
was he-
something that was something.
With J.J. Johnson.
No.
He wasn't a VJ, was he?
Yeah, I think so. He was on one of those type shows
This
early.
is going to end badly.
Yeah.
This is going to end really badly. Who are you thinking? Are you thinking Alan Hunter? You
No,
idiot?
no. He's thinking the MTV news guy.
Daddy, can you get on your
Oh,
computer?
Kurt Loder?
Kurt Loder.
Oh,
What
no
is that?
way.
Are you thinking
No.
Kurt Loder?
No.
Are you confident? You have confidence.
I think he's thinking Kurt Loder and Matt Lauer.
Let me see. What is that page?
It's an L.
That's my spyware popping up.
Oh, yeah. That
Why do you have
computer's
so much
got to go.
spyware?
Because
Other people use this machine, so it's a shared machine. So when I leave here, if someone else jumps on it, I have no idea what they're doing.
And they're going to porn sites
I don't
and
know.
sites that just
I don't
dump
know.
spyware and malware all
Don't
over
you
your
hate
computer.
it? Who does spyware ever worked? Like who uses it and goes like, "Wow, this is great. Let's go with this
Dude,
pop up."
boss. Yeah, I know. It just annoys you. It doesn't make
Yeah.
me want to go, ooh, I want to click on that and pursue this further.
Yeah, I think that's the one I have. The spyware or something.
Yeah.
Then I kept getting like these fucking all these notes. It was just a
You
lot
get
of
a
weird
lot of
shit.
pop-ups of
Yeah.
shit that you would
And-
never fucking buy.
If I knew
and,
that I wouldn't get in extreme amounts of trouble and have disciplinary action come my way, I would just fucking destroy the goddamn thing.
Oh, I know. Believe
I
me,
would
but
just
they
destroy
would
it.
probably see that as aggression and.
I want to, so I think
yeah.
about it every
You
day.
could plea it down to a kick in the balls, though. I think, and just take a couple of weeks off.
Damn.
hilarious.
Here he comes. Here he comes. We were just making fun of him.
Just bringing some information.
Aw.
About Matt Lauer?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, no,
Travis?
I'm not giving it to you.
Oh.
Travis, please.
I'm rubber, your glue.
Oh.
We need the Matt Lauer.
I'm rubber. I'm Jew.
Well, Matt Lauer has held a bunch of on-air positions in the past before the Today Show. You know, he was in Boston, Philadelphia, Providence, Richmond.
Wow.
He was the host of PM Magazine from 1980 to 1986.
Ah.
He worked for ESPN.
Uh-huh.
Never worked
There
for
is
MTV.
not one MTV credit in Matt Lauer's history.
Could've been
What made
someone
you
else.
just blurt that out?
He just said could have been someone
because
else.
a lot of times when you blurt things out, people don't call you on it and look it up. Like when you're on stage or somewhere,
Well-
it's it's called propaganda. Okay.
As long as your propaganda just entails Matt Lauer
It
and
doesn't matter,
MTV.
you just throw
Yours
something-
is very innocent.
If you throw something out, one of them might stick.
Yeah. One of them.
He had a weird job before this.
Would you guys hate me if I was obsessed with Matt Lauer
Yeah, that
and he's all I talked about?
like if it was Ozzy, but only Matt Lauer. Like you felt about Matt Lauer like you do Ozzy. Yeah, that would be creepy. What is his? Oh, Justin Bieber was just wearing these purple glasses.
He loves purple.
What is Matt Lauer? What could he possibly be talking to him about?
So what's it like to have all that pussy screaming for you?
Oh, yeah, well, that's true. Can you really call it pussy when there's no hair on it? Doesn't there have to be? But he is just like. Do you think? How old is he? First of all,
17.
how old is the Beeb? 16. So he's fucking. He looks like he's 13 though. So you think he's fucking?
Is he really only 16? Jesus.
Bieber love child. You think you see that in the future? Think that's going to happen?
Yeah,
Justin Bieber got me
he'll
pregnant.
fall like Leif Garrett.
Yeah. You can only hope. I hate when fucking kids do well and they look good and they
loves
fucking make a
purple.
lot of money and they get a lot of girls. Fucking pisses me off. Because it never happened with me when I was a kid. Jesus.
He gave his glasses to the
Later
girl.
in life. Oh, is she
bitch.
just freaking? Why do they have to bring an ethnic in? What's wrong with white people? Can a white girl just get in there and enjoy the company of Justin Bieber?
Maybe he doesn't like that.
It's got to be the
brings that
melting
up?
pot of what? Who brings that up? I bring it up.
But what's the big deal?
I had hair like
Deal
him when
is
I was in high school.
everything's got to be politically correct and all inclusive. White people. Why not just white people? A room full of white people.
Like here.
Then it's your basement and it's a meeting.
I saw a show, I Survived. You ever see that? Oh, it's so good. It's a show about people that have been in life-threatening situations where they absolutely should have died.
That's
but
what we talked
lived
about
through it.
last week.
So on last night, though, and this woman, and it's a prime example. This woman is coming home from, I guess she had an acting gig at some small theater. Redhead, very pale, voluptuous bosoms she was showing. She had a neck brace on. I was like, what the fuck? And she's talking about what happened. She goes, she was driving home, and she stops to get some gas. And she's pumping her own gas, and in between the gas pumps, there's this kid, looks to be about 14 years old, and asks for a ride. Looks very dejected, down on his luck, kind of sad. And she's thinking to herself, this isn't good. I should not do this. But then she goes, but then I started thinking, if it was just some well-dressed white boy standing there, I would probably give him a ride. So why am I letting my prejudice get in the way? So then I instantly, my fucking head, I just go like this. Okay, bring on the fucking nightmare. She's wearing a neck brace, for fuck's sake. And she decides to give him a ride. She said he directed her to this house, and she goes, is this it? And he pulled a gun on her, points it to her head, and she said that his voice went from that poor, innocent, childlike guy that was standing there kicking the ground, asking for a ride, to a psychotic man, just in a split second. And robbed her of her bank cards and whatever money she had, and then started talking about, you like being fucked? You like being fucked? That I'm going to fuck you? And she said, this ain't going to happen. So when he made her take a turn, she just said no and floored the gas and aimed the car at a tree. And before she hit the tree, he fucking shot her right in the head.
Jesus.
Shot her right in the fucking head. Went through behind her ear and lodged in her head, but she was still alive. He ran out. Or took off in the car. She ran out of the car, ran to a house.
He didn't hit the tree or anything?
No. He wound up taking off in the car. She wound up getting help, and she's fucked up now. She's got some fucked up shit, bullet in her head. And they found him later on just driving around town in her car.
It's just fucking...
And it was like, just why didn't she just listen to herself? Like, why would you do that? And I even mean to a well-dressed white guy, too. You don't pick up fucking some stranger if you're some chick.
No.
But
Unless you're in a booth.
She and listening to her, you could tell she talked herself into doing this out of white guilt. It was pure white guilt because she even said, "Oh, if it was a well-dressed white boy, I would have given him a ride. So why don't I, put my prejudice aside and do that?" Yeah. See what you get? A bullet in your head.
And she was an actress, but when he went from the kid's voice to the man voice, she said, "Look, I can get you an
She's
agent."
like, that is amazing. You can play such a variety of roles.
You're a character actor.
He's a character, all right.
Oh, Chip.
You're right. It is the white girl, but
Certainly
they're
is.
such hypocrites too. They're such hypocrites.
Oh, yeah.
They're down for the cause until like when they move in their neighborhood. Hold on here. That's why we give you low housing to keep you over there.
I just felt it was one of those situations where it was like she didn't listen to her instincts and she let this PC bullshit override her natural instinct to self-preservation.
Do you know when I fucking snap? I mean, I really get upset on stage. If I'm like trashing, doing a black thing, like, no, listen, if I say a black joke or this and that, and you see a white girl look over at the black person to see if he's laughing.
Oh, really?
I
Then she could laugh?
You fucking, first of all, you're the first one to lock your car door when he walks in front of you, okay? So don't act like you care or is it okay if the black guy is not upset? Because black people don't give a fuck. If you fuck with them in a comedy club, they love
comedy
it.
club, they're laughing their balls
They're
off,
just
right?
happy to be in a building with fucking heat and electricity, okay? So that's the last thing they care about what you're saying about them.
But what about where you gig? Light your candles, people, for Rich Vos.
Pass out flashlights at the door.
Oh, Rich.
Yeah.
You're doing a little better than that.
Light bulbs.
Of course. Oh, Chip.
Just a little better.
And that I shouldn't be a live show. I should be on at all the crack and
Yes, you
places I've
should be.
been. Okay, they never show good crack stories,
No, there's I shouldn't be alive, and then I survived. Are the two different ones. There was another one with a guy that had a bear attack him.
Jesus.
He was doing
Yes.
yes, hello, I love you. He was doing some geological survey or some
course.
bullshit in the middle of nowhere, and he walked out into an open field, and he said about 40 feet away was a giant grizzly bear just staring at him, and it charged at him. So you just saw this giant bear charging at him. He pulled out. He had a .357 Magnum on him.
That didn't knock it down.
Pulled it out, took two shots at it,
shit.
hit him with one, and the fucking bear
It just
didn't
made
even
it more
slow
angry,
down.
right?
Didn't even slow down.
And they
just grabbed him, started shaking him like a rag
And you know
doll.
they can run real fast when they have to, right?
40 miles an hour.
Fuck yeah.
Is it 40 miles an hour?
The guy said he was being mauled, but he laid down on his stomach, and the bear went away.
Right.
So he waited for a little while and said, like, "Oh man, how fucked up am I?" All his training told him just lay there. So he figured he had to see if he was wounded very badly. So he waited, and then he was like, "All right." He sat up and went to look at his wounds. He looked. The bear was about 80 feet away. Turned and looked at him, and just charged back at him again. He said the thing moved like a cat. It was just giant paws digging at the ground with his head low and his teeth showing, charging at you. He said he pulled it. He got his gun again, fired off. He got two shots off before the thing was from 80 feet to on top of him. He was only able to squeeze two shots off at him.
Jesus.
And those two shots still did nothing.
No,
to this bear.
you have to hit him right in the face.
Yeah, right in the brain pan. And he didn't have his .44 Magnum that he usually has. He had his .357, which is a little less powerful. But a .357 Magnum into a bear, and the bear still just. And then he's just going like being shook around again, just going, oh shit.
You should have laid longer.
Yeah. Well, after the bear went away the second time, he lay there for like 5 minutes, but wondering if he's just going to die.
They say you gotta make believe you're dead, but who the fuck has the nerve to make believe they're dead when there's a bear
That's what he
around?
said. He said this training is the only thing. He goes, your first instinct is to fight back. He goes, but you cannot
or try
fight
to run,
or
which is going to be bad
He
as
goes,
well.
if you lay prone, no matter what the bear is doing to you, it will only last a few seconds, he says.
But that's almost impossible
I know,
for anyone
it's
to do.
impossible
Think about it.
self-control.
On your you can't curl up.
You go on your stomach, you put your hands, you try to interlace them over the back of your neck.
'Cause he's gonna
put your
take a
elbows
bite.
out and leave your knees spread apart a little, because he's going to try to roll you over and take a bite out of your side. It's very hard for him to bite your flat surfaces.
But what if you go in that position and he just fucks you in the ass?
Well, you'd probably rather be fucked in the ass than eaten by him. So,
But wait a second.
yes.
If there's a tree there, at least you can keep running around the tree.
Oh, really?
What are you, a cartoon character?
Right.
That's
And I guess
great.
they could climb too, so you can't even climb up into a tree.
Yeah,
Well,
there's-
fucked either way.
Grizzlies don't climb, but there's a.
They don't? Which
there's
ones
that old-
climb?
Black bears climb.
Oh, all right.
There's that old joke: if you're being chased by a black bear, if you're being chased by a bear and you don't know what it is, climb a tree. If it's a black bear, he'll come up after you. If it's a grizzly, he'll knock the tree down.
Oh, okay.
Because they're very strong.
I thought we were going racist
Is
there.
that what you
Look,
said?
No,
What-
no,
what-
no.
What a nice
what-
pleasant
is that
surprise
one
you
of
to go
your jokes
racist
at
there.
the hunting and gun club?
Yeah, it's down at the lodge. That's a big hit down at the lodge.
They all tell that with their raccoon hats.
Woo woo.
Guys, unbelievable. We got to take a break because our guest is here.
Good.
Poundstone Power is here,
No one
Rich.
else clapping?
Who?
Poundstone Power.
Poundstone Power.
He's
You know
playing
who this guy
Caroline's
is?
this weekend while you play
No, he's
Bananas.
not.
You're going to arm wrestle him.
Who is he?
He's a comedian playing Caroline's.
Oh, cool.
He's a new guy on the scene.
You can actually see Poundstone Powers February 11th. He'll be at Club Madrid in Las Vegas. Oh, wait, that would be me.
Oh, that's Jim Norton.
And then the 12th, I'm doing the Melrose Improv.
Maybe have Poundstone Power open up for you. Poundstone Power is a power lifter, Rich.
He lifts things.
Exactly.
He's very strong.
Yeah, so we're going to watch him and go, wow, you're real strong.
Poundstone's
Really?
America's Strongest Man 3 years running. And the Arnold Schwarzenegger Strongman Classic Champion 2 years running.
Damn.
So there. He's also the world's strongest cop. Do you know that?
Is he really a cop?
What does that mean?
He works as a cop Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
what
Goes
is-
to the gym 5 days a week for 3 hours a day. He's weighs 330 pounds, eats about 8,000 calories a day. This is just off the top of my head. I know a lot about this guy.
See, I've just been doing a little bit of cardio. I did eat pie and carrot cake this morning.
Yes,
I
we
know.
did.
Why-
Cardio is bullshit.
What's it?
It's fucking bullshit.
Dr. Vos.
What the fuck is...
Dr. Vos to surgery. Dr.
just
Vos
say
to
that.
surgery.
Yes, it's just-
Cardio is bullshit.
You can't just say that.
No, it is.
Why is
for
it bullshit?
Fucking, listen, if you're trying to lose weight, it's all fucking diet. Cardio is good if
But
you're
I
trying to
don't-
work on your heart or on your.
Hold on, let me. But you're saying things like that I didn't not say. Like I didn't I do eat much better normally.
Yeah,
except today was bad. And cardio I am doing for my heart.
Yeah.
But it's also
You
good
have
for
no
weight
heart.
loss to keep you fucking.
You don't think you burn You don't think burning
Of course you burn.
calories contributes
Let
to
me
weight
tell
loss?
You tell me
Listen,
joggers don't lose weight?
They fucking
joggers.
They also
faggots.
drop dead.
First of all, I saw a
Jim
jogger
Fix
this
anyone?
morning
Yes.
when I was coming here in his tight pants. It was 2 degrees. All right, really, is it worth it? Here's you can go
Why
on
are
a
you
fucking
looking?
treadmill for an hour
How'd
and
you know
lose
you had tight
300
pants?
calories. Okay, you lick a little jizz off your chest. That's the whole fucking. 300 calories is nothing.
Cardio isn't
It's
just treadmill. That's where you make a
Well,
mistake.
whatever.
Sure
Stairmaster
you could get
or
like some
fucking-
real severe fucking cardio going and burn a lot of calories.
300 or I usually do 500 calories during workout, but that is something because if you're eating 2,000 calories a day or whatever, that's fucking 25% of your daily intake. What are you talking about?
You lift weights.
well, that's a
if
good
you
comeback.
If you lift weights, you're going to burn calories.
That's
You'll
also
build
very
muscle.
good, but
You'll
that's
build
not what I'm
muscle. I
doing.
mean, it's maybe too late for you, but still, okay. You'll build muscle, which will.
But you
fucking-
can't say cardio is bullshit because you
It's
don't
not
good at
bull-
cardio.
It's not bullshit.
He's just
but-
not good at cardio.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
Because he
good at
smoked
it.
since 1958. And cardio is
listen to
bad.
Brenda Vaccaro voice over here. Okay.
Hey, see,
Vaccaro.
exactly.
Brenda of a carrot cake.
Did he get that one right? That was a close one. I guess we'll
no,
give it.
it's
We'll
good,
give it
but
to him.
it's
We'll give it to him.
Pronunciation.
I don't know. I think it's overrated.
I'm just lucky I'm in the gym at all. I've been doing almost an hour every other day or every
That's
day.
great.
I'm lucky I'm
Are you
going at all.
lifting?
No.
You're going to burn calories that way and build muscle at the same time.
I understand that.
You know.
But I like doing the fucking. I'm lucky I can get myself to the gym.
Carrying you this show.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Whatever.
Not bad, right?
Now put on
Okay.
your fucking Miss Meanie glasses, fucking old lady.
Miss me.
You know what it is? It's like two pals will laugh at each other. It doesn't matter, but it was funny. But cardio stinks.
I don't know.
Cardio's good for your heart, man. I'm worried about my heart.
All right, lifter. Why don't we ask Poundstone Power, the power lifter?
That's true.
We're gonna take a break.
I
We'll
think
have him
Poundstone
in,
Power,
and
no.
you could talk to him about cardio. All right?
Looking at him. Can he hear this?
No.
Yes, he can.
I swear to God, he
I gotta see
can.
what
He's
I'm
in the
looking
green
at.
room.
He's probably strong as fuck. Obviously, if he's the strongest
Yeah.
cop on the
Right.
planet.
Right.
But he's not ripped. He'll be big, but he won't be ripped.
Well, he's probably a
Because
power
he's
lifter.
power-
Powerlifters usually
powerlifters
not
are
ripped.
big.
Well, see, I bet his arms are pretty fucking defined.
Don't get me wrong. I mean,
you think he's intelligent, or you think he's dumb because he's?
I can't call anybody dumb. I'm not. In
I'm
that
just
position.
asking.
That's true.
What do you think? What do you think of this
I'm
guy?
sure he's smart because he's a.
Lay it out
cop,
for everyone
most
because he's
cops-
not listening right now.
I'm
Gonna pull
sure
a
he's
fire
smart
engine.
guy, huh?
He's
Smart
gonna pull
guy,
a fire engine.
smart guy, but a little soft.
No, I don't think. No, that's you're saying that. He's got to be a smart guy if he fucking
No,
got onto this
you
show.
said his
I
body
mean,
isn't ripped, though, right?
No, I don't think he's not like a bodybuilder. Like when you see those bodybuilders, you know, late at night, you're online looking at bodybuilders. They're fucking, they're ripped, man. Oh, they got muscles where you don't
Did
even
he just
know.
say,
You don't even know where the muscles come from. They're just muscles. I go, just a muscle there? You know, usually you're
you just see,
concentrating on one.
I never even
but-
knew there was a muscle there.
Can you
Yeah.
give us another?
I said to Bonnie, I go, I'm working on my traps. I want to get my traps. And her line was, there's never been anybody funny with traps.
Why isn't Bonnie
She is
here?
good, man.
God, is she great? I wish she was here.
Funny, funny with traps.
Poundstone Power next.
Rob, bitch,